Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Solid Snake. Well, the court case has begun, and well, Miss Angel Star has taken the stand, and well, she gave her testimony, and we're about to cross-examine her. So, without further ado, let's go. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing of a detective that knew too much is merely an extension to that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if it hadn't been laid off by these prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. This boyfriend, he's a detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll just stick to the lunch, thanks. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Maybe the judge out of court is actually a pimp. Anyway, the security guard room is in a lot in A block. It's up the second level, so you can see everything from there. That will be the room that's with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I park in B block. So she was in the B block when she witnessed the crime. You said something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes, it was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's instincts, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. I of course am hard, yellow, sharp as a tack. I bet you stink too. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Right. By garish car you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. But Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was. Oh boy. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain. Table smash. Witness, in your testimony you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. There you go. You are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. I may be relegated to a lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh, no! Come on! We already took a ridiculous case as it is, and now it's getting even more worse. A photograph. You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. This is my first time seeing this photograph. You'd think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Just how many boyfriends do you have, man? Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Okay. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? Was she? Because in this crime photo, she's not holding a knife at all. She's got her right hand on the trunk. So she's not really holding a knife, and her left hand is in the jacket, so let's present. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took on the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Huh? Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we? It is you that needs to be more careful, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. How can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat? It's a black and white photograph! Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to sit here and take this kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness just said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. Huh? Huh? That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering a jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Whoa, 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 whoa! How did we get from murder? Oh, how the hell did we get from that anyway? Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it wasn't premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. These gloves do seem to have a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. Right, we're gonna press first before we talk about it. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? Table smash. The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of those who use it for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr. This is bad. She's got them thinking that it was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that it wasn't premeditated. I've got an idea. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. Well, what do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me more calmer. Don't smile like that. Right, that statement bugged me a bit, actually. If it was premeditated, why on earth is she using Edgeworth's knife? Because if you're planning a murder, you do not use a knife. You do not use a knife you just find. You get a weapon and you use it. That's like me planning a murder without a gun, just going there and just doing damage and not having a weapon. You know what I mean? Lana Skye needed to have a weapon if she was planning the murder, so I'm going to present Edgeworth's knife. Because you need a plan. You need to pick a weapon when you're planning your murder. You don't just go out there and do the bidding thinking that there will be a weapon there for you. You bring your own. That's premeditated if you bring your own weapon and you know you're going to do it. Anyway, witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sew lunchbox for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon? The red car? All belonged to the prosecutor there? The defendant's chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Table smash. This case is just... What is going on? That's all I can say at the moment. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Was that, Rookie? Sorry. In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh! This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Wow! Order, order, order! Great, now the tide's turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister is as good as free. My forehead is telling me something. I have a premonition. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care that is that lunch lady over there. Huh? The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered the detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now? But you know as well as I do that I planned on killing him. It was planned. Oh, wait. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If she wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Right. And well, this is where we stop the video. So when we come back, folks, we'll listen to Angel Star's deduction. Because I already said her name. So until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. See ya.